Thursday, or happy Friday Eve, as I like to call it. A little cloudy and gloomy out there. Temperatures dropping a bit from what we saw yesterday. We'll be maxing out in the 80s. We're also looking for another round of those afternoon showers and storms. We've even got a few kind of light raindrops here or there this morning, but the bigger storm chances push in this afternoon into this evening. So let's go ahead and get to it. We start with a live look over downtown Denver. Very cloudy, much cooler, 79 degrees right now. Light winds coming in from the north-northwest at around 9 miles per hour. Right now, temperatures across the northern portions of the Front Range and Eastern Plains still in the 70s, while we're already seeing those 80s to the south, 50s and 60s in the high country, 60s and 70s across the western slope. Now let's take a quick look at our drought monitor. This is released every Thursday. So good news is that extreme drought that was over Boulder for the last drought monitor, that has been decreased. The not so good news is more of the Denver metro area has been upgraded into that severe drought. So hopefully some showers and storms over the next few days could help us out with that. But overall, we're going to watch for those drier conditions across the Denver metro area and then northward just a bit toward areas like Keansburg and Greeley, those areas seeing a moderate drought. As you take a look at our live radar, again, we saw a couple of stray raindrops here and there across Denver and northward just a bit, helping out our drought just a tad there. But as we go into the afternoon, again, that's where we're going to see the bigger rain chances push in. That's also where we're going to see some stronger storms across the northwestern corner of the state. So as we take a look at our future cast, we go through the rest of the morning, northwestern portions of Colorado getting some good rainfall. You can see it earlier in areas like Steamboat Springs, Glenwood Springs, Aspen, and then it really starts to get a bit heavier across central and northern portions of the high country by around 1 o'clock. Then it starts to move its way into the Front Range by around 3, 4 o'clock this afternoon. It's out of the Front Range by around 5, 6 o'clock and then pushing its way into the Eastern Plains. As it moves into the plains later this evening, that's where we're going to watch for those storms to be pretty strong. So let's take a closer look here. Again, by around 11 o'clock, 11, 12, 1, we're looking for those heavier showers and storms off to the west in the high country, getting a good soaking up in the mountains there. And then it pushes into the Front Range by around 3, 4, 5 o'clock. By the end of 5 o'clock hour into 6 o'clock, we're looking for those storms to push their way eastward. And then you'll notice they get pretty strong as they move through the plains and into Nebraska and Kansas. So we're going to watch for our strongest weather to be across the plains. That's where we have a slight risk for severe weather. That's going to be a level 2 out of 5 on the danger scale there. That means we're looking for large hail, very gusty winds, heavy downpours, even some localized flooding. Of course, lots of lightning and thunder across those areas in yellow. Areas in green that start to push up against the I-25 corridor there, that's where we're mostly going to watch for those gusty winds. We do have smaller hail chances there. We're also going to watch for maybe some quick downpours to lead to some localized flooding there. As we go into the day tomorrow, our rain chances become a bit spottier. We'll see that on our future cast going into tomorrow afternoon. We start the day with a little bit of sunshine actually for our Friday, and then take a look afternoon hours. That cloud cover starts to build in around Denver. We can see some light rain showers by around 4 o'clock or so, and then that's really all we're going to look for in Denver through the rest of the day tomorrow. Other areas to the west and east getting some heavier showers and storms, but all in all, I think Denver stays pretty dry for our Friday. We're mostly looking for that in and out cloud cover, maybe a quick afternoon storm, but nothing too widespread or very long lasting for our day tomorrow. So because of that, just the far northeastern corner of the state under marginal risk, and then the majority of that marginal risk is going to fall across the western slope. So as far as those temperatures today, we're going to be maxing out in the 80s, cooler than what we saw yesterday by roughly 10 degrees. We made it to 96 degrees yesterday. Today, I think we're going to see those middle to upper 80s, 90s to the south, 60s and 70s in the high country, more 80s across the western slope. We take a closer look into our Front Range forecast highs for today. We're looking at those 80s across the urban corridor and into the eastern plains, and then 50s, 60s, low 70s up in the high country. Overnight, we do stay pretty mild despite our cooler afternoon temperatures. Our overnight lows stay in the upper 50s to low 60s, not too bad for this time of year. And then let's take a look at the next next few days, where we're going to see those temperatures drop a bit today, slowly start to climb through Saturday, drop again for the start of next week, and then slowly start to climb again as we move into the middle of next week. So definitely some up and down temperatures, but all in all, our highs staying in the middle 80s to low 90s, not too out of bounds for this time of year. Our biggest storm chances are going to be this afternoon, with some slight afternoon storm chances Friday and Saturday. And then as we move into the early part of next week, we're going to see more storm chances Sunday, and we start to dry out Monday through next Wednesday. So again, we're going to watch for some showers and storms this afternoon. Again, I think they push into the high country by around 1 o'clock. They move into the front range by around 4, and then they're moving into the plains by around 6. So these storms will be moving through the area pretty quickly. With it, we're going to see gusty winds. We're going to watch for some large hail, especially across the plains. We're going to look for those locally heavy downpours. Downpours becoming more widespread across the plains, as well as those storms really start to cluster together. And then we're going to be looking for lots of lightning and thunder. So you can already kind of tell we're in the beginning stages of watching those storms start to push out, even if you just look out the window and see all of that cloud cover that's already out there. A couple of people have gotten a stray raindrop or two early this morning as well. So we will, of course, keep you up to date with all of the latest weather developments here on 9 News. I'll be giving you a weather update on 9 News at noon, and then later this afternoon you'll want to make sure you tune in at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And that's, of course, where we'll keep you updated on all of the latest weather developments and any severe thunderstorm warnings or anything like that that may pop up. So if you can't catch us on air, you can always watch us online, 9news.com, and on the 9 News mobile app. Have a good day.